What's going on, everybody? I am Shane McAnally, and this is the corporate update call for February of 2021. All right, so like I said before, I'm going to keep this as short and to the point as possible. So let's start with the most important stuff first. So a lot of you guys are already starting to call about your 1099s, and those should now be available to you in your Paylution back office, not your Aroga back office. So go to where you do all your Paylution stuff, and it'll be there for you now. So go have a look there first. It should be easy enough to find, and if you have any trouble, of course, give us a call and we'll help you out with that. All right, here's another thing that I've been asked to mention to you guys from our processing people, and it's this. Please call or change online your automatic orders before the day that they're supposed to process. It may seem like you're the only one that's doing that, but there's actually a lot of people who do that every month. And sometimes we can catch it, sometimes we can't, but the whole idea of an automatic order is to where you've already got what you want, and when the time comes, it just processes and goes out the door. So please try to do it before the day it's supposed to process. That would be much appreciated. Okay, so here we go. In our last regional that the Fouts did, we made an announcement, and that's some new merchandise, shirts and stuff like that, and it is at arogaswag.com. That's arogaswag.com. Go there. You can order whatever size you want, the shirt design you want, and they will get that to you. And we will be updating that somewhat regularly. So If you like something on there, make sure you get it, because when you check back again, it might not necessarily be there. All right, so the next thing that I want to mention is the Aroga branded masks. Those are still available, but those are in the partner store in your back office. And it's a little bit different because, those are pretty much two sizes, adult and kids, so it's easy for us to order and handle those for you. So if you want those, go to your partner store in your back office. That's also where the P3 tickets are located. If you have any trouble finding that, call your upline. They don't know where to find it either, or you can't get a hold of them or whatever. Call customer service and we'll be happy to help you with that there. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the Zooms that we've had recently, and one was the one that happened at the end of January, and that was co-hosted by Dr. Dan and Tamara Fouts, and that was a really, really, really well done event. There were some spectacular stories on there, and if you missed it, I'm very sorry that you missed it. Everybody who was on there just absolutely loved hearing those stories, and there's some up-and-coming stars that got to talk on that one. One of them being James Purdue, and I know he's going to be doing more stuff that you guys can check in on in the very near future. So if you hear his name being mentioned, you might want to get on there and check out what he has to say. Okay, so another thing is we've had our leadership development Zooms for about a month now. They started in January, and I guess there's been about 4. But they've been very well received, and we encourage you to get on those if you're interested. And like we said when we announced it, it's everybody's invited, but it's not for everyone. Those are on Mondays at 7 Central. So if you're interested, text LEADER2021 to 313131, and you will get on the text blast that sends out the link for that. At the same time, we also encourage you guys to have your team calls or Zooms so you can make your leadership development more the flavor you like. But, everybody's welcome even if you do have those. So get on there if you're interested. We'd love to have you. Next thing here. Barbie mentioned this or alluded to this on the Fouts event also, but now we have a date for it. It's going to be February 19th is the first one of those, and that is on a Friday. And it's like an Aroga happy hour virtual one, let's call it that. And it's going to be fun. There's going to be games on it. There'll be prizes. It's going to be a little different. So if you get on there expecting to have like another regional event, that's not what it's going to be. It's going to be something for us to get together as if we would if we weren't in all this coronavirus stuff. So look for more info soon. Get registered. Grab your drink of choice, whatever that happens to be. Tea, wine, beer, whatever you like, and snacks. And meet us at the Aroga Virtual Gastropub. Okay, so our next regional event is coming up this month. It's on the 28th. And it's going to be at 2:30 Central Time. That is a Sunday afternoon. And Dr. Rollins and Miss Ada Rollins are the co-host on that. I'm sure they'll have some more people on there from their area and others. So that link has already been sent out a few times. It's also on our Facebook page. Get on there, register for it. They call it the If You Do It, You Will Love It event. So get registered, get on it. It's going to be great. I promise you'll love it. Okay, so I want to move on a little bit. We've been talking a little bit about New Zealand over the last few months, and we will be opening New Zealand now very soon. And we are in the very, very, very final stages of this, working with our initial wellness partners on the ground in New Zealand to get all the numbers optimized for them to grow their business in their country. So be on the lookout for that. I know a lot of you guys are already starting to build your relationships and get your relationships that you had a long time ago going there again. So keep that up and be on the lookout for the next steps on New Zealand. It's really exciting, been a lot of work going into it, and it will be great. A few more resources I want to mention to you. There is a YouTube channel that we put together that has a very heavy science focus on various things. There's about around our products, I should say, and stuff, not so much around our products, but it's all a science theme. And it has Dr. Hall on it a lot, Dr. Bill on it a lot, Barbie, Sean's on it, and they do a great job there of addressing questions that you guys have, and we've encouraged you to put comments on there and ask other questions you may have, and we'll get to those when we can. But it's great. It's called Just for the Health of It YouTube channel. Subscribe to that channel. That way you get alerts whenever it's something new comes out. But check it out. Also, check out the IVXs. They are really good. And like I've said before, they answer a vast majority of all the questions that we get from people. So if you're not familiar with those, please get familiar with them and use it. They're great videos and it's a great platform. Okay. Check out also, if you haven't, there are more and more people doing live videos in our team, and then also live videos from people that our team recommend. So if you haven't checked those out, start checking them out. They're really good ones. Dr. Rollins has been doing them, Troy, Mary Kay. I know there's several others out there, and I'm sorry if I missed you, but check them out and make some of your own. It's really good, lots of interaction, and it's exciting. Also, the Aroga weekly calls, the Why Aroga calls on Tuesday, those get better and better all the time. And if you're interested in doing one of those, let customer service know, and we can get you in the loop on that, because that's the whole point of those. Why do you guys do Aroga? Because I promise there's other people out there who have the same reasoning as you did, and they're just waiting to hear your voice. So please look out for those. The next one is Dr. Rollins product calls. Those are on Wednesday nights. They're wonderful calls. And yes, there are replays of them, but I want you guys to make a good effort to try to be on the call when it happens and interact before and after. It's really good when people do that, and it's really exciting, and everybody feeds off the energy there. So try to do that. And then on Thursday are Dr. Hall's Theragel calls, and those are also spectacular. And sometimes he tries to do a Q&A format there at the end at least. So, don't miss that opportunity. There's lots of people on there. Usually Dr. Bill will be on, and Dr. Dan will be on there as well. If you have questions that you want to ask them too. So please take advantage of that. You'll be glad you did. Also, your team calls. I know a lot of you guys are starting to have more and more team calls or team Zooms or whatever fits your group, and that's awesome. Make sure you get on your team calls, participate. That's the best thing you can do to help your business and our mission spread. And also, guys, I mention this every time, and it's super important. Reach down in your team. Reach up in your team. Reach sideways in your team. Find the team members that can help each other and help you, and do three-way calls with those people, because sometimes we don't always have the words to say, but somebody in our team does. So use those people and let them use you and use each other's expertise to make these calls super special and super focused on the person who is on the other end of that call. Three-way calls, they're very old, very, very, very good, and they will be good for a very, very, very long time. Okay, guys, I also kind of hit on it a little bit there, but be proactive with these things. Don't wait for someone in your downline to call you if they have a question. Most of the time, they don't even know what to ask. They don't know what to do, don't know what to ask, so reach down to them. Help them out. It'll really help your business. I promise it really will. So be proactive, not reactive there. Also, Aroga, text it to 313131 to make sure you get all of our messages that we feel are super important. We don't just light that thing up with constant messages, but what we do try to do is make sure that we send reminders for things like the calls during the week and stuff like that, and when we have specials. So make sure you do that. Aroga, text Aroga to 313131. Okay, I say this also all the time. Please check your back office early and often, because what we don't want to happen is at the very, very end of the month, you start trying to figure out stuff that's happened. And, when a lot of people do that, it makes it really, really hard for everybody to get everything sorted out. So make it easy on yourself. Check it early, check it often. Try to get to where you were at the end of January as fast as you possibly can in February, so you can build further and make your business bigger. All right. Also remember, guys, all auto orders will have run by the end of the 23rd. So don't wait till in this month, the 28th, to try to figure out exactly what you need to do. If you do that, you would have missed the opportunity to take advantage of almost a whole week there. Most months it's almost a whole week. So do that. Remember, they run on the 23rd, so check your back office on the 24th, and nothing's going to change unless you guys do something. So build your businesses, guys. Help as many people as you possibly can. Thank you very, very much, and have a great month.